jersey. Tonight, rivals do battle in the NFC East. It's the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. Olszewski now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
In motion, it's Robinson. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
4 yards.
The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
First and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Azeez Ojulari. He gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On second down, Dart. Open man is Robinson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Giants first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Eagles nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Gibson now on the return. Yeah, he'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
To the air right away is Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That was good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Again, Hurts. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Here's Barkley. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Second and goal.
Second and goal. Saquon is in for a touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get going with their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. out a shotgun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
There's no real fancy explanation here, Mike. I mean, he just flat out beats the guy in front of him, and I don't think they could have drawn up a better start here in the opening quarter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and long. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Giants.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
18 more yards.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Eagles 7.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big-time play for Philly. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
A tight end in motion now. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
At the 15-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up
1 quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 9 as we are ready to get back underway. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in. Calcaterra's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Barkley will take it in. Touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Olszewski now to return. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on 1st down. A play fake. Now Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Throw left side, that's Johnson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. A carry here for Tracy. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
They'll run with Tracy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a giant first down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
His kick is good. Makes the score Giants 21, Eagles 14.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. This one is caught by Jaxon. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down, Eagles.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Hurts again. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Giants' 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Hurts will try it again. Open man, Devontae Smith.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
That one's caught by Smith. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll be racked up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Giants.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
To the air again goes Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Throwing again, Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Dart going to throw it again. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart, and he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. This will be from 47 yards. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will take a 24-21 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Hurts working in the pistol. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He'll start at the 4. Woo! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
Man in motion is Smith. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll step up and run this. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
That's a short one, caught by Goddard. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
That's Goddard in motion. Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. A run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run with Barkley. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's Goddard in motion. 3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Tracy, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Dart. To Robinson, he's got it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression, and at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Tracy. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. We'll go play action here with Dart. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Giants 31, Eagles 28.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. He'll send a tight end in motion right. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Hurts. He'll tuck it and take off. And a nice run of close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. That's taken in by Dotson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Open receiver is Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Hurts will try it again. He takes off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
That's quickly out to Smith. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Now it's going to be third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Is good. Makes the score Eagles 35, Giants 31.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense ready to take over possession of the football. Neighbors in motion. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Remember this one thing, it is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL, and I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A play fake. Now Dart. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll step up and run. And a nice run close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the ends.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart, and he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Neighbors in motion. On the play fake.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Giants.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the 4th
This
quarter.
offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Gibson now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 25
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. We're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. First down.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 29, here's second and a yard. Hurts now. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Makes the score Eagles 42, Giants 34.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 34-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share.
That's good.
32 yards.
Giants.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
Another big-time run right here, Mike, and it's pretty clear for everyone to see what the plan is for this drive. It's to turn around and continue to feed the back, because right now, the defense has no answers to stop it.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle by Moro Ojomo. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 15-yard line.
It is second and 9. Here's Dart. Now he takes off. And he will score! Jaxon Dart, touchdown, Giants. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it.
And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Nice one, broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Third down.
Third and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
But it brings up 4th down.
Here comes the Eagles punt team.
For the Eagles.
And Gunnar Olszewski goes back deep to bring this one back. Oh, they had a shot there. It hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Dart. He'll take this one up close to the 1st down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down,
at the
Giants.
39-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw is Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
The defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd down and 9. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here we go, 1st and goal. That's Goddard in motion. To throw, Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They put it all together again.